Hello everybody, this is Joe being videos on the Gemmy Master Animatronics, and what I have for review today is the Hallmark Wireless Peanuts Band. These are the 2011 lineup. These are the second versions of the wireless characters that they made. The first were the snowmen, and the second were these. Oh my god, I've been wanting these for a long time. Like, I didn't know that Hallmark was going to continue these after the Snowman in 2010. That's the reason it took me so long to get the fifth Snowman, is because they made a fifth Snowman the next year. And then I didn't notice until 2012 about these. And not only that, they released 4 of these characters in 2011. They released Snoopy, Charlie Brown, Schroeder, and Lucy, but they released Linus in 2012, so they did the same thing with them. They released Linus the next year. They didn't mention that they were going to release another character the next year, but obviously they always had plans, because if they didn't, it wouldn't be programmed to play along with the rest. They just wouldn't have that programming, but they do, so they knew about it, but they just didn't say anything about it. Thank God they stopped doing that in 2012, because they did not make a 5th Angel the next year, and then they released all 5 of the Disney characters the same year, thank God. Otherwise, that would have been a hassle, too. But, yeah, but because I missed out just... Okay, he's still on timer mode, I don't know how, but... Yeah, but just 1 year of missing out was, because these are overpriced on eBay. I finally had the money, and I had to, I won it on bids for $280 plus $16.85 shipping, and like about $320 with tax, $320. So they weren't cheap, and that's about as cheap as you can get these for. I mean, they'll try to sell a single character like Lucy alone for $200. Same with Linus. He was the cheapest character. Back then, he was only like, they were only charging like 30 or 40 bucks for him on eBay. Now they're charging, he's the most expensive one. Now he's 200. They're trying to get 200 off Linus alone. And Bailey doesn't have, he made a review of his. He doesn't have Linus because, well, again, he didn't know that it was going to come out the next year, and so he didn't get it. And he really wants Linus, but he ain't going to pay those prices on eBay for just one character that he doesn't have. Now, I don't know if these are like the Snowman, where with a duplicate character they have a different, background solo, but I'm never going to get a second one of any of these to try it out. I'm happy enough having the one set, because it took me long enough to get just this set. So, plus Bailey has a set. Maybe one day we'll do a meetup and we'll combine them and see what happens. But anyways, yeah. They're in great condition. They were barely ever used. The description said they were used like 1 season maybe, and that was it. Only 2 of them have the tags. I think some might have been in the box, and I threw out the box, but I know it's collector value when they have their tags, but I don't really care. I'm just happy to own the character. It's not like I'll be selling them anytime soon. I mean, it took me this long to get them. I don't think I'm going to sell them right away. So, yeah, again... And a lot of times people will try to get 500 or 400 off the whole set. And this was the cheapest one. It was a bidding, so it started off at like 100 something, but it went up, of course. I didn't bid till the last 10 seconds, and I won them, of course, because I bid 300 at the very end. I had the money for it, so I was finally like, I'm going to complete the Hallmark series this year. I don't have to worry about them nowhere. I'm just going to get it out of the way. Because these are really nice sets. These are unique Christmas items. Again, they're wireless. They can be 50 feet away from each other, and they all still play. They have a timer mode. You hold the button down and they go on timer mode. They'll play every 90 seconds. So they're really just nice to have. Their background vocal, like the character that's playing will be really loud, but they're kind of like the Snowman, where the other characters that play with it are kind of, their background solos are kind of quiet, except for the piano. Same with all the piano ones. They can be heard over all the other characters. But yeah, again, I'm just finally happy to have this. So we'll start them up here. We're on timer mode now. In my opinion, Charlie Brown and Snoopy have the best songs out of these 5. They have 2 songs each, and Yeah, like I said, all the guitar ones, their solos are so quiet you can't even hear them. Like on all of these, like him and him, like they just can't be heard when any of the other characters are playing. We'll play that other song one more time. I'd say Linus has the loud. It's like the character that they released the next year had better vocals, louder vocals when it's playing with the other. I guess they made improvements since it came out the year later. Because it's the same way with the Snowman. You can't really hear the other characters. Like if he's playing, you can't really hear the other characters' vocals as well. But him, you can on no matter who's playing. Like you can hear him the most out of all. Same with Linus. You can hear him the most out of all the characters playing, you know. So I think the first ones were kind of quiet. I don't know. It was just weird. So like for example, he's playing his song, but I can't hear the guitar, I can't hear the saxophone, and I can barely hear the flute. I can mostly hear the piano. I mean that's they just made the background vocals so quiet. Turn Linus and Schroeder off and redo the other three characters so that we can hear more of their vocals, because you can't really hear it over those other two. I just wish they would have made them all, you know, equally as loud, but they just didn't. She has like no vocal at all. weird because her flute is so loud. Like, she is the one that you can hear over all the rest. Like, it is so loud. Like, her flute playing. Like, no matter what character is playing. Like, but her, she's the quietest, so that doesn't even make sense. Like, they really stepped up their game when they made those. Because I mean, the only ones you can't hear too well is this one and sometimes that one. But, like, the rest, they do, for the most part, play pretty loud. Again, especially the flute one. Daisy. I did a review of them already. Just to do the thing where I start it and then turn it off. And you'll see they'll start. Or not. Just a minute. Retails for $14.95 a piece. He's not playing. Set their timer mode up again. Oh, that's not good. The trumpet one was doing that earlier. They weren't. mine isn't syncing up now. They get weird sometimes, I don't know. There we go. There we go, now we're set. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. So, hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching and bye.